that was the first year that they had the in-car camera. I mean, televised at CBS, flag to flag. That's when they had to fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what put NASCAR on the map. Working up to this race here, we was in the second race we didn't get into his race, thank God, or we would have finished, We were in the second race with Benny. Richard was in our race. We got in the easy race somehow, and we won the race. That was the first year that Richard Petty went to Coil Springs, and they always run the Dodges with torsion bars and leaf springs. And Dale and them, they didn't know nothing about it. He was actually going to look. We lapped him in the 125-miler. And when we went in Victory Lane, I tell you what kind of guy Benny Parsons was. When we went in Victory Lane, Benny got out, and I thought he put his arm around me to hug me or something. He grabbed me and said, "You got to help Dale and Richard. He's going to kill himself." That's what he said to me.
Really?
He said, Benny Parsons said, that's what he was more worried about, Richard Petty running, and we just wonder. And I said to him, okay. So we go down, everybody's changing motors after the qualifying races, and I go over and I see Dale, and I said, "Dale, you struggling, ain't you?" And because Dale always kidded when he'd grab your hand, and I would go home, I was bruised up all the time. He'd grab me, put them thumbs in your, and I'd go home, my wife would say, "What's all them bruises?" I said, "That damn Dale Edmond." And
been there.
Yep. Anyway, I said, "Dale, come with me." We went over to the truck, and I got 4 coil springs, 4 shocks, and he had a Hopkins chassis just like we had, same thing. So I give him them. I give him the setup sheet. I said, "Set the heights like this. Put this sway bar in it. Do it just like this." Richard even said, he said, "Boy, when that young kid helped us, that Ifft kid, he said this thing took the flying. He couldn't drive it. They was all screwed up." And anyway, he won the race. When Donnie and Cale and them crashed, he's 2/3 of a lap down. We finished 6th, and we stopped every 20 laps because we cracked the cylinder head, and we had to stop and put water in it. He wins the race. Darrell Waltrip right on the inside of him, and he's on 7 cylinders. And that's how bad Richard Petty went. He comes around, wins the race. They had the big fight and everything, and we go to Richmond the next race. No, I'll get back to what you asked me, but while I'm on this story, we go to Richmond the next race. Richard Petty brings me this mug. Got his face on it, STP, everything. It's in a box. He said, "David, thanks for helping Dale and them down there." And he said, "They only made 20 of these." He gives me this mug. I open up and said, "Damn, man, that's really Richard Petty, give me this." And I'm 28, 29 years old, and Richard Petty, So I take this mug home. I tell my wife, "Look what Richard Petty gave me, after Richmond." Put it on the mantle. I get home the next race, it's gone. She hated that mug. She hated that thing. That's the ugliest look. And it would be gone. I said, "Where's my mug?" Finally, this went on for a year, 2 years. Get home, I'd get it back, put it back up there. Finally, she got sick of it, taking it down. She left it up there. I'm at a flea market one day, just walking around a weekend off, and there's one of them mugs sitting on this Mexican's table or whatever it was. And I look at that thing and I say, "What do you want for that mug?" And he says, "How many do you want?" I said, "How many do you got?" And he said, "I got 5,000 of them. I bought them at a warehouse up." I went home and I told my wife, "You could take that mug down." I never told her. Richard Petty, only made 20 of these.